So this Ferris that I'm selling has the Velke on it that I put on there. There's my mount right there, and back there is the Velke. So I need to take these off here because I'm putting this on the Scag.
I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
So I thought I'd give you guys a break. A break meaning I put up a bunch of videos lately about power shoot, and that's just one huge reason why I've reiterated time and time again about what products I endorse, and we'll get into that in a minute. However, I still have 2 more units I need to put the power shoot on. If you guys have been following along, you know they're sitting on the bench over there, and I have to do the Scag V-Ride 2 and the X-Mark Laser Z. But to break that up and not do another power shoot video back to back right away, here's the project for today. This is by Haveneer Enterprises model TS2000. I have had this Velke, I can't tell you how long, and I've only replaced bushings in it one time. The wheel bushings and the pivot point bushings, I replaced them. I think it was like $25 for all of them. I took it apart. It's super simple to do, but the thing is, this thing has been on a number of different walk behinds that I've owned over the years. Now my favorite is actually the Jungle Gyms, and that's just because it's smaller, it's lighter, it's easier to use. This one's kind of heavy, so there may come a time before long, even into this season, that I may just buy a Jungle Gyms and swap this out. But for now, in the meantime, I have this, so why not use it? It's on that. It was on that Ferris 36 walk behind that I'm selling, and I will have to update the listing to show it's not going to have a Velke to come with it now. But that machine, I mean, it's strong enough to pull a Velke, and I've seen videos where guys have done it, but I really don't think that you're going to do much good for the one hydro unit that's in that mower compared to the 2 that are in this and most walk behinds. I don't think that over time, especially for a 210-pound guy like me to be riding on that, I don't think it's going to be good to really have a Velke on that one all the time. But anyway, that's somebody else's issue. But this now is going to go on this machine. I need a Velke on this. It is more than capable of handling it, handling my weight plus some. And it'll go on this one no problem. So there are already holes in the back of this, or underneath the stickers on the back, which I'll show you guys in a minute. But we're going to mount this to this walk behind, and then we're going to take it for a little buzz around, and we're going to see how well it does. This is the first time, and I mentioned this when I bought this mower, that I've ever owned a walk behind with controls up top. And when I say the first time I've ever owned a walk behind with controls up top, it is also the first time I've ever driven a walk behind with controls like that up top. Never have I ever been on one. I ordered it like this because people raved about this style versus the old pistol grip style. They're down here. Those just kill your hands and kill your arms over time. So I wanted this new style, and it's kind of a gamble, I guess you could say, but either way, we're going to get this thing mounted today, and we're going to take it for a buzz around, and then I'm going to talk to you guys about endorsing products and a whole misconception that comes along with that. It's already on that fast, no big deal. They go on super simple. like I said, there's already the holes in the back there for this, so it was really easy just to push the holes through, right through the sticker, put the bolts through, 2 9/16 bolts with washers and nuts on the back side of them. And the thing that I was really aiming to do was, not all mounts are like this. Sometimes they're just this block here with a small plate around and bolted on. This is what they call a universal mount. I have a whole bunch of these from different Velkes I've owned over the years, and this is all I use. The main reason being is because the block is offset. It's lower on this whole square plate, so I can flip it around if I want. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 different holes that I can mount it in. The biggest thing is you want the pitch of this to be right. So you want the Velke itself to be sitting level when it goes on here. If it's tipped back or if it's tipped forward, it's gonna give you problems. So when you're on it, if it's tipping forward, it could dig into stuff. If it's tipping back and your feet are wet, you're mowing wet grass, you'll find that even with the good tread that's on there, good traction that's on there, you'll find yourself sliding off. It'll just be a real uncomfortable ride. And you'll burn out the bushings, you'll damage the bushings and have to replace them a lot faster than you normally would. So you want to make sure it's level, and that's the key. Now, I have this piece of hook in there that I actually took off a bungee cord because the piece that came with it went away. I don't know what happened to it, but it was like a circle loop piece of metal. I will be replacing that. The main reason that's for is because, like on Scag, they put a hole there right from the factory because they know that you're going to run a Velke on here. That's why the other holes for the Velke mount are pre-drilled there. These holes here are also pre-drilled because it's a long mount for another type that goes on. I think it's called the Chariot, that type of Velke where it doesn't turn like this, it stays straight and the wheels are what turn. Those are on spindles. So it keeps you straight behind the machine, kind of makes you feel like you're on a rider or like on a stander mower. I like this because I have fun on them and I like this type. So this is what's for me. This is the kind I prefer. But this hole up here is so that you can put a bolt through a piece of chain, hang the chain down, and when you don't want this Velke down, you can pick it up and you can turn it and you hook it through the chain. Usually, like I said, there's a circle piece of metal, like a loop there, and then on the end of the chain you put a carabiner on it and you just hook it on there when you want it up and out of the way. So I do need to go get a piece of chain because I don't believe that I have any, and I need to redo that because although this was very effective, I just don't like the way it is. So I need to get a new loop piece to put through there and a piece of chain with a carabiner, and I can put this up. But in the meantime, let's open this door, take this thing for a ride down my driveway and see how well the Velke does on here, and we'll see how well I can actually ride this thing. Well, I'm a fan. That thing is way faster than any walk behind I've ever owned, but every walk behind I've owned has been used. Nothing was ever brand new, and they've come a long way since the older walk behinds I've owned. I can't remember. I looked up the specs on this, and I can't remember exactly. People have asked before the fuel tank. It is a 5.5 gallon, I believe is what they said it was. I can't remember this top speed for this. I want to say 8 or 8.5 miles an hour forward, and it was like 7 in reverse. So that's pretty darn fast for a walk behind. It doesn't seem like nothing in today's day and age. Like I think Maxmark Laser ZX series will do 12 miles an hour. There's the Scag Cheetahs that'll do like 16, but that's pretty darn fast for a walk behind 8.5 miles an hour. So when I was first running it, I was only on number 4, and then I bumped it up to I was on number 4 with like half or 3/4 throttle, and then I bumped it up to 7 and went to full throttle, and then it was really cooking. I have 0.3 hours on this thing. But yeah, this thing cooks, and the Velke felt great. So it definitely rode really, really well. When I put it on the Ferris, I greased everything up, and then I never rode the Ferris. I rode around the yard one time. So everything's still greased on there. It's definitely dirty, but the whole mower needs a bath. I know it looks nice and clean here on camera, but it was sitting in a warehouse before I got it. So it's just covered in dust. It's super dusty. So the whole thing needs a bath, and that'll get a bath at the same time. But yeah, that's it. This thing's gonna be a lot of fun this year. I can tell already. I really like it. So I've been getting a lot of questions lately on endorsing products, and let's just get one thing clear right off the bat. Okay, there's only a few products that I endorse. One being Power Shoe, as you guys know. That's the only one that I endorse, I push, I recommend you guys. Cujo shoes and Fence Armor. I think that's it. Is there anything else? I think that's it. Oh, and the, for the life of me now, I can't even think of the name of them. The protectors I wear over my legs that just Velcro on. Why can't I think of the name of them darn things? Those are the only 3 things that or the only 4 things I endorse, okay? I get bombarded weekly, not so much this time of year, every once in a while, mostly in the summer, bombarded by companies wanting me to push their products, wanting me to show them in videos. They've offered me money, they've offered me free products, they've offered me all kinds of stuff. And some of them I've checked out, and you guys have never seen them. They were that bad, I just didn't even want to put it in a video. I would have to slam them so bad, I just didn't do it. And I figured, what's the point? I'm just not going to do it. So I did, on a number of different occasions. And there are other ones that I've shown, and I said, you know what, it's okay, but it's just not for me. I am a firm believer, and Johnny Moe and I have discussed this a number of times. I am a firm believer that if you show on your channel a product and you swear it's the best thing since sliced bread, it's great, everybody has to have it, and then I watch your videos over a period of months or even a year, and you don't use that product in your daily routine, or at least once a week, I don't see it pop up occasionally in video, that tells me you were paid to endorse that product, you don't believe in that product, and it was junk. Otherwise, you would be using it all the time. Power Shoe, for example. You've seen me use it for years on my Walker Bee. You've seen me put it on a Toro Grandstand, and now you've seen me literally install it, drill holes in the brand new mowers that I own, and install it. That shows you I'm going to use it. Cujo shows. Cujo shoes. You guys have heard me say over and over again, Cujo shoes. I endorse them, I fully support them. Go ahead, use them. I recommend them, and you guys see me wear them every year. You see Billy wear them every year. That's because we believe in the product and we truly do like it. Okay, so there's been some comments and some messaging that people have been sending me saying, you're selling out to these products, this and that. I'm not. I literally tell them, and I just recently had a company contact me about electric backpack sprayers, and they said, we really like what you're doing on your channel, Instagram, we really want to send you some products, pick what you want out of our entire lineup, we'll send you whatever you want, and if you could do some videos on it, do some Instagram posts, things like that, those are our requirements. So I emailed them back and I said, I'm interested, it looks nice, but I have to tell you right off the bat, I give 100% feedback that's honest and right to the point, no bullshit, I don't screw around. So if it's crap, I'm gonna say it's crap. If it's good, I'm gonna say it's good. And that's just the way it is. You cannot pay me to say different. You can't offer me 15 backpack sprayers for me to say different. It is what it is. If I believe in it and I like it and it really is what you say, then I will say that. But otherwise, if it's junk, I'm gonna say it right in the video. And I never heard back from them. That was over a month and a half ago. I never heard back. I've seen other channels have put up this exact backpack sprayer. Apparently they've sent it to a bunch of different companies. I don't know what went on with their communications, but that's what I told them, and I never heard back. So that tells you something right there. One big one that I've taken a lot of slack for that I haven't mentioned yet is Green Touch. I absolutely love Green Touch racks. It is all over my open trailer. It's all over my enclosed trailer. I actually have new ones, the camo version, that I'll be switching my enclosed trailer out to this year. I'll be doing videos on that as soon as it warms up a little bit and I can go out there and do that. I am a huge fan of Green Touch racks, and you see them in my everyday use. So, like I said, I may be forgetting one, and you guys have been following me forever. You would probably remember this better than me, but just off the top of my head, this is what I endorse and nothing but, because I've also recently seen a post saying that Countryside Vlogs, or Countryside, is a firm believer in this product and endorses it, and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, I've never even talked to you. You've never even sent me anything. So before you believe anything anyone says I endorse or I push, here's the list. Off the top of my head, things that I actually remember. And these are what I firmly believe in. Green Touch, Power Shoot blockers, Cujo shoes, fence armor, and why I cannot think of the things that I wear on my legs. I can't think of the name of those darn things. So go back to my videos. You guys know what they are. That's all I've ever endorsed. It's all I've ever offered a discount code for. I have a discount code for Cujo. It's Countryside 10. I have one for Power Shoot. It's Countryside 10. And what else do I have for? I don't think I actually have one for anything else. But that's it. That's all I endorse. Guys, I am not one of these channels that just pushes products like crazy. That's their thing. That's for them. Good, bad, or indifferent. Whatever you think about, that's for them. That's what they do. That's not me. If I show you something on this channel and I say it's good, and I say that it's worth your hard-earned money, then take it to the bank. That's what it is. I've been down at the bottom, I've been up at the top, back and forth, I've been dirt floor poor more than once, and I know the meaning of $1, and I'm a firm believer in hard work and working for everything that you get and stretching your money and making it go the long haul. And I've done the video on return on investment, making your money count for you. So if I tell you that this is worth your money, if I tell you to go buy a $110 pair of Cujos because they're going to last you the whole season, I've shown it in videos, I believe in it, and it's worth it. I'm not going to push you to waste your own money. Enough about that. That being said, I just really need to clarify that, clean that up. I'm going to go get the chain for this now and the carabiner, and that'll be the last thing that I have to do with this, and I believe this mower is ready to go for the season. There will be more videos coming up on these power shoots as I install them on the Exmark Laser ZX series. I was going to do that today. I decided not to because I don't want to bombard you guys with the same videos over and over. I'm going to break it up. That's why I did this one today. And then I have the Green Touch videos that'll be coming up, me installing those. And once I get everything together and it gets warmed up a little bit and I can get everything out front and get it all laid out for you, I will be doing a 2021 setup video. This is going to be a phenomenal year. I fully believe it and I have a lot of faith in it. So that is all to come. Till then, thumbs up, thumbs down. Join in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about Velkes and what you run. There's a lot of different brands out there. I've seen them all, from the single wheel one where you can press down on the tab and lock it. I've seen the chariot style ones where the Velke doesn't actually move, just the wheels do, the jungle gyms. I've seen that other one, it's just a plate that slides down. Not a fan of that at all. I've seen the Cage Innovation ones. There's a bunch, but let me know what you guys use. If you've used any different Velkes, Sulkies. I believe the difference between the two is Sulkies the single wheel, Velkes the two wheel. I could be wrong, but let me know down in the comments below what you guys have used, how it's worked out for you, and what you think about using them in general. Join the conversation. Be a part of it. Share this video. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I don't know, put it on a sign in front of your yard. I really don't care. Share it so the information gets out there and people get to see it. That's what keeps me going, and that's what triggers YouTube's algorithms to keep pushing my videos and sharing them in different places. If it wasn't for that, I just wouldn't even do this, because what's the point, right? See you guys in the next one.